Hello and welcome. Oh my god, we're like right into the action. We are here again watching Sirenia and Ivory. They're playing a make-up match from last week. So Doctor, no double points involved, but we will get the chase started on Goofy. And I am joined by a new caster. Oh, it's not him. I'm blind. A new caster, uh, Swagger.
Good
Um,
afternoon, good evening, and good morning to
yeah,
wherever you are.
that's the yeah. Um, what are you expecting to see in these chases, these games, etc., etc.? Oh my.
I'm oh dirty. That was just a little bit close. No, I'm expecting only the best kind of mind games. Like when it comes down to Gen popping already. Gotta
Yeah.
love that. That's true. No, I from my perspective, the Doctor is someone that you can really outplay people with. He was a character that before he had his big rework to me was quite impressive. He was, and then he
Now he's
got
shitty.
even more interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. You've got to be good with him. That's it. That explains why I liked him so much because I was rubbish with him.
Yeah.
But yeah, but no. Already interesting to see that they started off an initial chase, but it didn't. Like I say, the sad thing is it didn't seem to pan out too much because the gen's already, we're already a gen down, and with that kind of movement going forward, it's good, but you know, he needs to look at getting someone taken.
Yeah, this is gonna be a tough team. Both these teams are good, obviously, but
Mm.
this team of survivors is 1v1 players. The survivor we're chasing now, when he played in our first season, had some really impressive chases. And now we're kind of struggling. Almost the timing is wrong. We broke the pallet on the wrong side. Lots of stuff happening.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, like I say, that pallet break there was just, realistically, the mind game could have easily been that he didn't go around that corner, but again, he's locking himself in a little bit by going around to
Yeah.
destroy that pallet. It's
Yeah.
yeah,
I
heartbreak.
mean, we already know that our survivors have gotten an extra 2 points because they popped the first gen before the first down. Um, and it seems like it is possible that they're going to actually pop another gen before the first down. Norval is about 80% on his gen. Luffy and Was are doubling another gen. I can only assume it's middle main, something like that. And we're maybe gonna get the first hit of the game, maybe? Maybe?
Yeah, it would be nice to to try and finish this chase, but saying that the way it's going right now, I mean, right there, another gen's popped. That what Shrimping is doing right now is exactly what you'd expect someone to be able to lock in. Is they are able to just hold that Doctor in for about 60, again, popping another gen, hold him
Yeah.
in for as long as he can, while he's just running him
Oh,
around the
they were
loops. I
not
mean,
doubling.
right there.
Oh wow. Yeah, this setup is kind of. I mean, the palace over here. Oh, that scared the shit out of me. The palace over here were kind of easy to connect, but also I believe the timing for the shock is a little bit off. And we are now like 4 seconds away. Three, two, one. From a 60-second chase. That's another extra points for our survivors.
I tell you what, it's definitely not going in the Doctor's favor here. This game, it's it's
Yeah.
it's it's sad really as well because everything he can feasibly do, he's doing right now. But it's just, yeah,
Yeah.
it's just not a lot of victory to be had here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's the problem. I honestly don't. I mean, we got the first hit of the game at 4 gens popped. I don't think I've ever really seen anything like these. I don't know. That's yeah. I don't. I think this is my first time probably. I've seen 5 gen chases, plenty of times, but not even getting the first hit. No. And oh my gosh,
Oh,
Shrimpin had. I don't even know. Shrimpin had. I want to say a minute, close to 80-second chase.
it's crazy. It really is because I mean, like I say, that's 80 seconds, even though you're breaking it down, it doesn't sound like a long time realistically, but in Dead by Daylight, it rips you apart. 80 seconds is enough time to just run through about 3 different generators, and well, exactly what you're seeing right now. Um,
Yeah.
right now, he's well on the back foot, so the only thing you can hope is that they just throw the game here. But even then, it's going to be a bit of a risky play for the Doctor, really.
Yeah, I mean, also that's a little bit interesting to me. And we're now taking some hits, obviously, so we can get the 4 out. That would be so much extra points for the survivors. They would have gotten almost max extra points that you can get, actually, in one trial at least.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and the body blocking is like really good. I do believe someone is gonna go down, but either way, it doesn't take away from the insane performance of this game. But yeah, like you were saying, I mean, there was like, oh no, I was saying, the thing that's like interesting a little is like the, oh my gosh, okay,
Oh no.
yeah, he should give it out now. Usually when you see a build like sloppy rapid pain res, it is
Mm.
from a doctor that's like very confident. And I'm not saying this doctor wasn't confident, but
Oh no.
um, it wasn't like a strong performance as far as, I mean, obviously we're getting our first stage at the gates are already open, and they have been open for almost like about to be what, a minute now.
It's well, the one thing I'd say is that from a perspective point of view, he's locked in on the wrong person to lock in, because I mean, if you're already looking at this and going, if I'm going to stay on this guy, I'm going to lose gen after gen after gen after gen. You most people should step away and try and find a new prey, because obviously everyone else was locking in on generators. Now, reasonably,
Hello and welcome back. We have Boofy on the killer, obviously coming out for Ivory, versus the survivors of Sirenia, and we just seen the survivors of Sirenia, and they had rough games before this one. So, and also the killer game was kind of tough. So I'm hoping that we get to see some really. They need to make up for their killer's performance. Don't you agree, Swagger?
absolutely, absolutely. I mean, like I say, it's anyone's game until the first gen pops. In which case, you've just got to keep that momentum going, because otherwise, that's it. You're just signing off the game pass. Basically, you're just going, right. Well, that's it. I'm done. But no, absolutely, it's anyone's game. Because frankly, like I say, all it takes is one mistake.
That is very true. And I think we're going to see that mistake now. I believe Otaku should be going down. Looks like a failed hitting from Dub Trouble as well. So I believe we might see another tag coming through. Yeah,
Just
not the
want to point
best
out as
start.
well, that was a drop down before the first gen as well.
Yep.
Beautiful,
Yep, yep,
absolutely
yep, yep, yep.
fantabulous. You
Look,
loved it.
like you didn't even. I didn't even do it my own self, but now I get to jump scare the viewers. Yeah, we're in another chase. Obviously, I don't. I wonder if Goofy is kind of just ready to get the game over with, because I don't. We don't normally see a slug like this happening, but I don't know.
No, from my perspective, it's a bit uncommon, just slugging and then going, well, that's it. I'm going to go for the next person now. But it
Yeah.
could be the time buyer here, which is quite crucial, really, considering how the first game went. It's clear that they need to race forward and try and get moving.
Yeah. Um. Also, we have like this build of force hesitation. That makes when you go down next to other survivors, you get slowed down. I just realized that. So maybe that's why in rapid brutality you get a speed boost after you hit someone. Very common on Doctor, especially if paired with Noed sometimes. But or even just the build we have now, painters, whatever. But yeah, I mean, we have a death at 5 gens. I don't really know how much, like, we have gen buff approaching 70. I mean, what do you think they need to do? I mean, that's not a hook and a three
I
gen.
mean, well, I mean, like I say, right now their intention needs to be, because they're in a spot. They're damned if they do go and help their friend off the hook, because then that's it. They're just they're wasting time having to get them off the hook. But the problem is that they're already still stuck on 5 gens. It's easily a snowball point. They could easily just throw themselves right under the bus here if they don't
Yeah.
like knuckle down and actually get a gen popped.
I agree.
But it's just like I say, this is as we were saying before. This is the advantage that right now the Doctor's going for, and frankly, I don't blame him. Digging their heels in and going straight for it.
Yeah, we get to see Otaku. He 1v1, so I'm expecting good chases. So before he went down last time, his chase was about 40-ish seconds. And I believe Goofy is expecting the unhook, so he's actually just going to leave after he got that tag, which is probably the best decision because it looks like they did not prepare for the unhook fast enough. And maybe we're gonna see Dub just fully die on hook at 4 gens remaining.
Yeah, no, it's not great. I mean, like I say, it was anyone's game before, but the way it is going right now, Evori is making it theirs, and they need to, if Sirenia wants to have a chance at like getting this back in, they need to really pull their finger out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I actually believe from earlier they were in the 3v1 at 4 gens probably consistently, so probably just an off day. But as I say that, we get a gen pop as Goofy, as Dub dies, and now we're in chase with our injured survivor Otaku, so we might have a back-to-back hook, which is probably the last thing that our survivors need right now.
Exactly. It's just
Especially they are resetting. We do make this pallet. No, we do. Um, oh no.
oh god. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, this is not going well.
I don't even know if they have gen progress, but um, if whether they do or don't, they do. They do. We see the damage generator coming up, so I don't really know how much progress they had. I really doubt it's too much. Yeah. So I think we're kind of gonna be at a standstill for a little while. If I had to guess, predict something about this game.
Yeah. Well, that's it. I mean, they're going to suffer either way if they don't, take action and just nail out gens. Because right now they are just they're hemorrhaging. I can't speak. They're just bleeding out teammates left, right, and center. So they are literally putting themselves in a spot where they're going to be at a point of no return when they get there. Basically, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think I feel like in Doctor, you kind of want to be with four survivors as much as possible. Any killer that kind of has an extra like slow down, which Doctor obviously got to snap out of it. And he's kind of he can be oppressive in the 31, and this is what we're seeing. I mean, Moon really has nothing to do. She did give her team a little 30 seconds to get an unhook, give up 50 on the gen, but with this painers, that is kind of pointless.
That's exactly it. It's just they are just having difficulties left, right, and center.
Yeah.
They are going to have a difficult time this game if they want to in any way try and pull a victory out of it. But like I say,
Obviously, we never know what's happening inside of the team's VC, but I feel like there's
no, of
probably a
course.
little miscommunication issue because even now we got hooked right next to the gen that was being worked on and made no for it to kind of pre-leave it, and now we're down near the hook as well. We're going on another chase. Again, Lori's gonna you have to pick up. She can't really do much else, but of course, in the soccer is
Oh,
probably a good idea.
yeah. To be honest with you, there was nothing that they could have done there. Like the doctor was right on their heels, and frankly,
Yeah.
it was either taking a bat to the back of the head or just getting grabbed out of a locker. And in real life, I know what I'd want.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
uh,
I don't know. I feel like in this, I feel like the game might be over, but I think Lori's best bet is to just try to do a gen to get her team an extra 3 or 4 points. But no, she's kind of stealthing. So I wonder what they are planning with here.
yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what Laurie does here because again, from a perspective point, she could easily go and get Ace up. But again, whether that's going to aid anything or whether it's just prolonging at this stage the inevitable, or
Yeah.
if that is going to be like the crucial point to go, and you know what, this is going to be the difference that takes this game from 0 to 100, like exactly like there. So she didn't go for Ace; she went instead for the easy to get Lara, which frankly, again, right idea to do.
Yeah,
It
she
was
definitely
easier
made the
for
best play. Yeah, you were right. Let's see. I like that. I like that by you. Um, but I do want to say, uh, she kind of unhooked a little bit. I feel like the killer was gone for quite longer than uh,
mm,
I don't know. He was gone for a long time. I feel like we could have got the unhook a little bit easier. But either way, I think Laura coming to go die corner here is the best bet. And Luffy is slugging. I think he wants to stop a Jen. Um,
yeah.
I mean, he's won the game by far. But I mean, style points, I guess.
Absolutely, absolutely. Why wouldn't you flex a little bit on your opponents? Gotta give them the good manners before you finish them.
Yeah, at least okay. Yeah, good manners. Good manners for sure.
Quote unquote good manners.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, he deserves it. He played a pretty standard game. I mean, this is just what Doctor is. So it's not like I think because of the last game we're like more like oh wow, but it really was just it's just Doctor and how he's played.
He's taken a no prisoners route here, and to some degree, I can respect it. I really can.
Yeah, I
uh,
mean, you want to 4K3, which he probably will do. Even if he doesn't in 4K2s, that will still uh, end up being beneficial for his team because you get again extra points for the 4K2, and they've already got. I don't even know how many extra points they got. Max points last time. Oh,
yeah.
oops.
You noticed that as well. It didn't seem to be registering the shocks that they were getting hit with.
I believe they might have Calm Spirit. Yeah, they have Calm
Ah,
Spirit.
interesting. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
uh,
Oh, well, we're dead. I'm not even gonna start the timer. I don't think we're gonna last too long here. 4K3
oh.
secured.
Yeah, he's got no ace up his sleeve this time, has he? It's unfortunate, really.
Yeah. um, I don't even really have like much that I can kind of say. The game is kind of just like I hate when the game is kind of already decided before you go into it because it kind of feels like a Debbie Downer casting it. Um, you know
Well,
what
you
I
just
mean?
yeah, no, I get what you're saying. You want someone to really like sink your teeth into. You want an exciting game, but with this, it was like I say, both sides did the best they could. Unfortunately, um, the doctor in this case just did a lot better.
Yeah. You're right. Either way, I mean, points secured for both teams. You see, oh maybe not. Maybe the live score was not updating. But either way, points secured for both teams. Now we're gonna.